Rub it on your jeans. Rub it on your jeans. Rub the pus on your jeans. Welcome back, guys, to another edition of Looted. Today we are looking at something which is either gross or satisfying. It really depends on what floats your boat. For me, it teeters more on the gross side, but I'm going to try it out anyway. Today we are checking out whatever is in this tiny box. Can you guess what's in the tiny box? I bet you can't guess what's in the tiny box, but there is a little letter inside the tiny box. And that little letter says, without giving away the name of the product, we're excited to see you review our product on your YouTube channel. We hope you love it as much as we do. Co-founders of the product we're about to show you. Well, I'm excited, and we even got a little note. We never get little notes. That's a welcome change. Oh, it makes me feel gracious. Oh, there's an example picture on the packaging. I've only just eaten. Well, now the note's out of the way, I guess there's no more beating around the bush. So let's just get one of these out and show you what we're working with. Today we're looking at Pop It Pals. Yes. Pop It Pals. Now this is just all kinds of gross to me, but I know there is a group of people out there who enjoy popping zits, and that's their way of relaxing, and that is exactly who this caters to. For the people who don't have spots but wish they had some to pop. And they have two versions of the Pop It Pals. They have this one with a more pinkish complexion, and you got a darker complexion there as well. And honestly, I'm feeling grossed out just holding them. There is literally a vial of pus-like stuff in this packaging, and that makes me feel kind of awkward. Very simple packaging, literally just a plastic bag. And we've got the instructions, and we've got the flesh, and then we have the juice, or the pimple pus. Great. And then we have the little sucker, which I'm guessing is what we use to put the pimple pus into the zits. Oh my God, that's such a gross concept. You unwrap it like that, and here's the gross reveal. Did that look as gross as it made me feel? Probably not. Oh, it's so squidgy. It's like a weird stress ball, and it looks like they come pre-filled. Oh, it's a gross thing to say. My fake flesh covered in zits comes pre-filled with pus. Delightful. Step number 2, squeeze with 2 fingers to pop the pimple. For best results, use at room temperature. Step 3, have fun. Step 4, to refill and play again. See instructions below. We don't need to worry about that for the time being. I guess we just go ahead and pop some zits. Oh God. Oh God. See, just seeing the pictures on the instructions are making me feel sick enough as it is. Oh, the vial there, filled with pus, and they're putting it into a fake piece of skin. It's weird. Okay, so I guess without further ado, let's try popping a zit. Now, you know, I've popped a few zits in my time, so I think I know what I'm doing here. So this can't go too wrong, can it? Are you ready for pimple popping goodness? Let's get a close up of this. Here we go. Oh, that's just, I mean, it didn't come out like I was expecting. Oh! I think the worst thing is that it feels like I'm popping someone else's zit, and that's so gross. That is just not right. So is there any more juice in this? Oh, okay, I've never had zits that pop this much. Oh, the other one's starting to pop as well. Oh my God. One thing I need to check. What is this stuff made of? Olea Europea, whatever that is, and Cara Alba, whatever that is. Best by August 7th, 2019. So it actually has quite a long shelf life. That's good. It's good to know that pus has a long shelf life. So looking at the ingredients, it looks like these are perfectly edible. You want to try some?
Eating or squeezing?
Eating. It's perfectly edible. Oh, did you literally just put it? Oh my God, he's putting it on his tongue. I know I said it. I didn't expect him to do it. It's not got any particular smell. It kind of smells like Play-Doh a little bit. Oh. Well, it definitely looks like pus. Does it feel like pus? I don't know. I've never played with pus before. Yeah, it tastes like Vaseline or something. If there's someone out there who has eaten pus, and if it tastes like Vaseline, let me know. I imagine you can probably use it to like rub into your skin. Maybe as a moisturizer. All natural. Oh God, I feel greasy. That's a bad idea. Rub it on your jeans. Rub it on your jeans. Rub the pus on your jeans. Obviously, I could sit here for 10 minutes popping each individual zit, or I could try squeezing them all in one go. Is this going to work? Or some of them are coming like volcanoes on a Jurassic landscape. Oh my God, this is... Oh, some of them just went. So many things wrong with this, but I mean, if you're into it, good on you. If this is what relaxes you, hey, you do you. I'm not judging. I'm gagging, but I'm not judging. Well, we've definitely made a mess, so let's just go ahead and wipe this off. Oh, this somehow feels grosser than popping it. Look at that. Doesn't that just look beautiful? So after popping it, I think there's really only one thing left that we can do with this, and that is to try and refill it. So I'm going to go ahead, get my pus in a jar and my pipettes, and I'm going to go ahead and give refilling this a go. So to figure out how to do that, let's resort to the manual. 1, place the Pimple Plus in a microwave for 10 seconds.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I know, you've resorted to microwaving Pimple Plus. How do you feel?
My life couldn't get any worse.
Oh my god. Oh, it's warm pus now. Oh, it looks like liquid earwax. It's a good thing that this came out pretty much perfect first try, because step number 3 is continue step 1 and 2 until it becomes liquid. So you might have had to do a few runs to the kitchen, but it looks all right. Step number 4, use your pus dropper to withdraw pimple pus from the bottle. Could you make that sound any worse? That couldn't sound nice to anyone, surely. Even if you're into this sort of stuff, step number 4 does not sound pleasant. Insert the dropper into the Pop It Pal pimple holes, squeeze the dropper until the pimple pus starts to overflow, then withdraw the dropper. Repeat step 4 to 6 until all the pimple holes are filled. Let the pimple pus rest for 60 seconds, then remove the excess from the top. This just sounds terrible. As informative as it was, that's terrible. So we put the pus dropper, as they call it, into the jar, and that doesn't look like pus at all. That looks revolting. Pop it into a pimple hole, squeeze until it overflows. Oh, it's definitely overflow. And then we got to do the same thing until all of this is filled. So once you fill that up, you leave the pus to rest for 30 seconds, then you wipe off the excess. Nothing gross about this at all. This is normal. And once again, it is filled with pus and ready to go. Now, I've got to say, it is great that Pop It Pal are out there and they're making something for a community which probably don't get catered to very often. For me, this is definitely the first product of its type that I have ever seen. And for me, the weirder the better, so all in all, I'm glad it exists. But for me, this is just pretty gross. But if you're out there looking at this video thinking, oh, that looks satisfying, I want to spend my evenings popping some zits in front of the fire, watching a bit of EastEnders, then this is definitely the product for you. You can pick these up on their website, link in the description, for about $19.99 US. So if you've got a hankering for some zit popping action, this is the thing for you. So with pus on my fingers and a taste of pus on my tongue, I'm going to call that another edition of Looted. If you like this video, hit like. If you really like this video, hit subscribe. We've got more videos on the way. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We've even got Instagram now, which we update with behind the scenes stuff and a few channel updates from time to time. So follow us on there if you want to see that. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Oh, God's sake, my hands are slippery. Oh, God. Oh, come on. Oh, it looks like I'm trying to pick up slippery ham.